Hey everybody, what's up? What's good? This is Chelsea with Vividglowtarot, and this is going to be the Zodiac sign tarot card reading for the month of December for Sagittarius and Zodiac signs. So, first jumping in, I want to take a look at the Astro dice that was rolled for you guys. We have a Taurus, we have North Node in the 4th house. So, North Node with Taurus in the 4th house. And the main focus of this talks about security, stability, and material value. And it also can talk about developing emotional security and harmonious home life. And also can talk about within like your soul journey, developing a sense of inner security or tangible self-worth that isn't dependent on others or external power dynamics here. So overall inner peace, patience, and creating a secure, stable, and strong home life. Now, that's kind of a rundown of the Astro dice I have for you guys for my Sagittarius, which by the way, I'm a Sagittarius as well. So definitely at the end of this video, if you guys resonate with this and it gave you clarity, confirmation, guidance, or support within your current situation and would like to hit the big thumbs up button and like the video, please do that. Please share and also comment a little Sagittarius symbol if you've made it this far so far. Thank you so much in advance. So next I'm going to be jumping into a few extra cards that I have pre-shuffled. I'm also going to be doing tarot card pulls during the video after we go over the oracle cards and other messages that I have supporting the overall messages for the month of December for you guys. Alright, so this is from the Modern Witch Tarot card deck that I'm going to be showing first, and you guys got the Star card. And the Star card is the number 17 in tarot, which reduces to the number 8, which can also be symbolic for the Strength card. Leo, also fire energy element sign. Okay. And we'll touch more base on this card after I pull the other cards. From the Power of Surrender Oracle card, we have Surrender to Divine Timing. And it says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Very interesting, because this does really correspond a lot of messages that is correspondent to the Star card. And then from the Enchanted Map Oracle card deck, we got card number 7, and it says Into the Unknown. Also kind of corresponds to this Divine Timing card and the Star card as well. Alright, so first off with the Star card here, I'm just going to pull it down on camera to kind of focus on this card a little bit more. So this card is really the core of the self and talks about, you know, being your guiding light, or, you know, there's a lot of symbolic messages as well with the Star series as well. So I'm not sure if you're into kind of that, but if you would like to kind of do some research on the Sirius star, that may be significant within more messages for my Sagittariuses, I would definitely highly recommend doing that. But overall, this card talks about balance. As you can see, she has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. She is pouring, she's, you know, balancing 2 different types of jugs of water or pitchers of water here. But again, the number 17 reduces to the number 8. So this, again, all about balance here. It can also talk about inner strength and the infinity symbol as well. But overall, like regeneration, healing, also talks about divine guidance. And I think that's really interesting considering that we have divine timing here. And you're being helped within navigation, within life's challenges. And this card can also represent, connecting back to your authentic selves again. But the card also talks about, hope, inspiration, spiritual healing after a hard period. In astrology, the zodiac sign of this card will be Aquarius. And this is representing its visionary and humanitarian qualities. So you may be, a humanitarian or a very visionary type of person, or even in the month of December at least. Symbolically, the card, obviously features a naked woman pouring water to represent renewal and balance. And also often, like with the 7 smaller stars symboling the 7 chakras or the planets, all guided by like a larger central star with the big yellow one here. Again, the card, like Sirius. So the number 7 may be significant also. With Aquarius being, I want to give the messages of what, Aquarius energy is like. And that is, themes of forward thinking, humanitarianism again, and inspiration as well. And then also hope and faith. This card represents a spiritual awakening and a return to belief again, especially after any difficult things or a difficult period. Like something maybe happening, because I believe this card comes after the Tower card. So, yeah. So again, it just really talks about cosmic balance, spiritual guidance, and hope. But I want to talk about the 7 chakras and the 7 stars too, because I do feel that has like significant meaning for you guys in this particular reading. So it would represent Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. And this is symbolizing the integration of cosmic and personal energy here. Now, the naked woman, her nudity represents authenticity, vulnerability, and truth, having nothing to hide, right? And then the 2 pictures of water here is the act of pouring water symbolizes emotional and spiritual renewal. And the jug that flows into the pool here would represent emotional and subconscious renewal, where the other the one that flows on the land here, would represent re-entry into life with purpose and grounding. Okay, but also we have, she has this 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. So that also is another significance of balance between the spiritual material worlds and between also your intuition and action. Now, this is supposed to be the night sky here because we have stars, right? So the night sky would represent trusting what is unseen and having faith in divine timing. Okay, this is where this is so crazy with the divine timing card. But then one more last symbolic meaning is this bird here, okay? So I'm not sure what your, beliefs or anything like that is, but it can be symbolic to, this is a ibis perches, abyss, or whatnot. And this symbolizes the Egyptian god Thoth, and it represents wisdom and sacred knowledge, okay? Now, I did say something about with the night sky, trusting the unknown and the unseen, right? And having nothing to hide. And we have card number 7 with into the unknown as well. So very corresponding. Everything is like so connected here. I just got chill bumps. So yeah, definitely being guided right now by the divine for sure. Again, this surrender to the divine. I'm going to go over this again and read it. It says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. The goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego. Be patient and trust the universal flow. Okay, which is kind of interesting too, because again with the star card, it talks about a period of calm and inspiration after a time of challenges, and it encourages faith in the future and trust in your inner guidance. And it also brings a message of positivity and tranquility, and it's often seen as like the calm before the storm that follows the Tower card, meaning a difficult time has ended and now entering like a phase of clarity and serenity. So hope and faith, healing and renewal, spiritual connection, creativity and inspiration. Okay, so yeah. Next we have Into the Unknown, card number 7 here. And I am going to pull read from the guidebook, The Message, again, the Enchanted map, and see what is said for this specific card message. It says trust. Again, we brought that up several times just within the star cards, so this is just double confirmation. It says trust and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times you're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you're not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever you're inquiring, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new marvelous territories and valuable treasures. All right, and then I also pulled a card from a homemade tarot card deck that are flashcards, and we got Reconciliation, which can also be like a renewal as well, renewal in a connection or within yourself or the divine. And then we have Changed Mind and Growth. As I did mention earlier, with the Aquarius, it is talking about, having like forward thinking and like visionary here. Like something will, like you'll get clarity and you'll gain a lot of like wisdom and like spiritual knowledge and whatever you're experiencing and going through at this time for sure. All right. So that was the oracle card message that I had for you guys. Next, I'm going to pull a couple of tarot card readings before we end this monthly Zodiac reading. This is just my regular Rider-Waite tarot card deck that I'm pulling from, just to get a little bit more in depth within the messages here. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the month of December for my Sagittarius? Okay, yeah, again, something has ended and some kind of renewal is beginning. Something new. Again, you've maybe, ended some type of negative or toxic cycle here, or just ended old patterns or belief systems, or even cut off certain people, for a while. Death card is water energy, Scorpio, Zodiac. So this is definitely within like our emotional here. Definitely lots of healing going on. And again, Scorpio energy is kind of like this hidden type of energy as well. Because like the moon is water energy also. And we've already talked about something like, like card number 7, Into the Unknown, something being hidden or, yeah. Okay. So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for my Sagittariuses for the month of December? What other messages do you have? Yeah, okay. So, again, like, definitely, okay, I feel like you guys are healing a lot of emotional, like, emotional and mental negativity. So the Ten of Swords talks about something for real, like ending over, like is dead here. As you can see, like this person is like cooked, you know. So it could talk about, you know, with the swords, this is also air energy. Air energy is Aquarius, also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, this talks about even like our communication, how we think, our mental clarity. It can talk about anxiety, deception, people, you know, being deceiving, manipulative, not having good intentions. That's caused you lots of, you know, turmoil here, backstabbing, done you very, very wrong, stabbed you in the back here, right? And then this has caused a lot of you guys to overthink something. It's caused like anxiety, worry, fear, doubt. And this is, you know, like your worst fears. Like you are releasing all this, right? This is what this renewal is. This is what you're healing. This is what you're releasing. And you're no longer going to be fearful anymore of what's being done behind your back or what the people are doing to cause this, okay? You're ending it. You're no longer allowing it to affect you. You're not going to stop being your authentic selves anymore. You're not going to hold back. You're not going to allow this to take over your mind and cause any more fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, and just negative thoughts altogether. You're releasing this, and you know, this again with the changed mind, changing your mindset, growth, as well as reconciliation. So, you know, you may have had to cut people out, and you may be healing and releasing and letting go of that. Being the bigger person. Again, that spiritual growth, knowledge, wisdom. Okay. Let's get one more card. Oh, yeah. See the Hierophant card. So this is from like traditional beliefs and traditional belief systems, values. Like in knowing, you know, that you can have your own beliefs. You know, like you don't have to. Yeah, you're very wise, very knowledgeable. The Hierophant card is someone very highly looked up to as an authoritative figure as well. Let's just get like 2 more cards to end this off here. Spirit. What is the guidance or advice that you have for my Sagittariuses for the month of December? Guidance or advice for my Sagittariuses for the month of December. Happy birthday. Yeah, see, look. Y'all saw me shuffle and this card still came out. The Hierophant. Yes. Creating your own traditions, your own beliefs, you know, your own values. No longer letting, you know, others' beliefs and things like that control you or make you feel worthless and not knowing your own value because of that. Like going with your intuition, being spiritually, divinely guided, you know. Ooh-wee. Okay, yeah. This is so crazy. I'm not taking these, but 2 more came out that you can't see on camera, but I'll slide them over here. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. Again, this is, you know, this can kind of represent, with the 4 of Pentacles, this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It can kind of represent not letting go of something because you're afraid that if you let this one thing go, if you let something go to try to get something more tangible, more valuable here, you may be fearful to let that one thing go because you're afraid that you're not going to achieve or receive what you could have, and then you'll have nothing, right? this is kind of what it is talking about and representing, but you have to kind of let this go. You have to let this go and release it, and able to have this renewal or this reconciliation, this new beginning, because we have the Six of Cups, and that's literally what this card back here, we had reconciliation. This is what the Six of Cups represents. It talks about someone from your past wanting to come back in, apologize, or have some kind of reconciliation, or you could be wanting to do this with someone else. I feel it's going to be other people once you no longer, you know, allow them to kind of control your beliefs, your values, your mind, how you think, how you feel about yourself. And yeah, definitely. Okay. All right, my Sagittariuses, that's what I have for you guys for the month of December. I hope this reading was beneficial and helped within guidance, clarity, support, you know, and that you guys resonated and that it helps you guys. I'm sending infinite blessings, love, and light. And until again, bye.